So if you have $1,000 to invest and you invest it in the stock market, even if you do wonderful, like if you're the best investor and you get 15% every year, after a year you've only made $150 on your $1,000 investment. It's not very significant. You really need a significant sum of money to get a good return in the stock market. If you were to get that same 15% on $100,000, that would be $15,000. That would be quite significant for, the average person. So the question is, how do we get to that point where we have that money to invest in the stock market in the first place? And one good way is to invest in a website, which is basically an online business, rather than investing directly into the stock market. You can use the income from investing in your website to eventually turn that into enough money and enough income to invest in the stock market. So what I would recommend is actually going to a site called Flippa.com, and there'll be a link to that in my post. I've also linked to a post in the description where I talk about how to invest in the stock market with $1,000 and specifically how to invest in websites as well. So I wanted to walk you through the process of investing in a website in this video. So if you go to Flippa.com, you can search for different categories. So let's try health. Let's say that's what you're interested in. That's what you want to write about. You'll see that we can go along here, and what we're looking for is a generic domain name. I don't really want something too over the top. All healthcare tips, that's not bad. And so basically what they're saying is that this is a little site they made, and they've just written a bunch of articles for it, but it really hasn't made any money yet. So let's take a look. You can see this is not a bad looking site. It's already got Facebook set in. I can't imagine this really has 1,000 likes. It's kind of a goofy looking site. And it only has 2+1, so those kind of don't match up. You'd like to see like 30 or so for this to be more comparable. And you can see they have some typos at the top. But this is WordPress. This runs on what's called WordPress, which means that, like my site, it does run on WordPress. That means all you have to do to edit a post is click edit once you're logged in, and you can edit it right from a browser. You don't have to have any technical knowledge. I can just change this text with typing, and then hit preview, and you'll see that the gibberish I just typed is already live in my post, and that's really all there is to it. It's pretty easy to use, and you can add new posts to your website just by clicking Add New, Test Post, then you can click Preview, and that's it. It's already loaded in with everything. Once you set up your ads, it's very simple. You'll see that this sort of sidebar is going to populate itself. It's very convenient, works out very well. All you have to do is write articles once you buy the website, because they've already set it up for you. Okay, so I'm going to close out of this, and let's go back to our all healthcare tips. So you could easily put some AdSense here, and I've linked to AdSense in my post description. And then, at the footer of your articles, kind of just like I have on my site. It already has everything set up nicely, and all you have to do is, once you have the site, is just keep writing posts. And before you actually buy the website, once you find one you like, we're going to do a quick test. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Google. We're actually going to search our domain. So we're going to take away everything and just search. So that's kind of strange that this outranks the actual domain. Don't really like that. It means that this site might actually have some sort of Google penalty. Probably not, because it does rank for this, but it's a little concerning. It might just be because they've done very little promotion on this website. So I think personally it'll be fine. But sometimes what people like to do is, once a site has gotten penalized by Google for bad practices, we'll say, people will try to sell it on Flippa as if, it's still good. But, this site's not advertising any money, so I don't think you have to worry about that too much. Usually that's more the case when someone wants a lot of money. for it. This is a lot of links. Maybe it does have a penalty. I'd actually keep looking. So let's go back and try like fitness. And we'll see this Tune Fitness site. I've already kind of browsed through here a little bit. This is actually a nice looking website, and what we'll see is that if we visit it, it's the same sort of setup. Header, categories, and posts. And you click read more, and you can see there's some simple posts here. And this isn't great writing, but you'd write yourself better articles. And when you click publish those posts, they just appear right here. So once you buy the site, all you have to do is each day take the time to write a post. If you can write more, that's great. If you miss a day, no big deal. And just consistently write, and if you're putting out good content, it's going to do pretty well. I started to do that on my site here, and it's going pretty well. Every month it's making more and more money. So once you actually buy the site, you can head over to Fiverr.com, which is also mentioned in my post, and just get a little bit of work done to make it look better. You could buy a new logo for $5 or $10. That would be a nice choice. And then you could either pay for content or you can pay for promotion. A good choice for promoting content is to use StumbleUpon. You can actually pay like 5 to 10 cents a click, depending on how sticky your content is, and get visitors to your site through StumbleUpon. Just like $5 a post for each new post until you spend your $1,000 total. It's a great way to get your site and your articles in front of a lot of people. But I'm kind of going on and on now. I just wanted to share with you Flippa and how you can use it to actually buy a website. This website is currently bid up to $180. Closes in just a day. You can see other people are obviously interested in it. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes for $400 or $500. But that's not too much of a price to have a project you can work on that's kind of already set up and ready to go. So that's just want to share this with you. Hope you found this helpful. And buying a website is just a good alternative to investing in the stock market if you don't have much money. You can use this and work on this in your free time and eventually get it up to a point where it's making you an income that's significant enough that you can invest that income into the stock market and get a good portfolio going. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and subscribe for more investing and make money online videos.